This is my 1998 Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider that I decided I wanted to add to the project list. The one thing is that it doesn't run. Pretty normal for how I pick up projects. But you might ask, why this car? Well, my girlfriend back in, I don't know, we'll say 2005 or 6 or something like that, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there, had one of these. A 97. This one's a 98. Green also. And thankfully, that girlfriend is now my wife. Many moons later, right? Well, I regrettingly sold that car. And then, now that I'm an older individual, and I'm looking around, these are hard to come by. And I keep finding GSs. Boring. But when I found a GST and a 5-speed, I think it was calling my name. But I was like, I got 17 projects. I don't need another one, right? Well, I showed my wife. I said, oh, look at this. Found it out. Interesting. And she says to me, I'm not normally nostalgic towards cars, but there's something pulling me on that one. Say no more. So, it's always hit or miss when you buy a car not running. Why did it stop? Why did somebody not fix it? What's weird is the gentleman said he got it from a tow yard. So typically when a car ends up at a tow yard, it gets like a salvage rebuilt title. What didn't make any sense is the title I have is from the original owner of the car when it had like 180 miles on the car. And so that doesn't coincide with any of the tow yard. So now I really don't know where this car came from. But it doesn't have a battery in it. And the gentleman that was trying to fix it said that there was no spark. And he says it needs an ECM. And I thought, well, that's odd. So they started taking apart the interior. See what I mean? We have, that's out. There's an ECM back here laying around. Center console's out for some reason. I'm not sure what they were looking for. There's like a fuse box not attached anymore. What I find, a lot of people that maybe struggle with diagnostics, as soon as something is wrong, it's an ECM. ECM's failed. ECM's bad. ECM's bad. ECMs do go bad. But it seems more often than not that a car gets an ECM. And then you continue looking for the problem after you're like, oh, that ECM wasn't it. But other than that, this is an unmolested 130,000 mile car. Paid $2,500 for it. Not sure if that was too much yet. But I mean, it has the polished aluminum factory wheels. Under the hood, 100% stock. Nobody's messed with it. So that's cool. Let's see what the other side of the car looks like. So yeah, there's all kinds of like relays, and this panel's bent, and came with a tire iron. Guess I'll add that to the collection of tools. Not sure why there's a tire iron in here. Crack torch. Owner's manual. But like, this is out. Is it extra? Where does it go? I was super excited about this car. And then now that I'm got the car and looking further into it, I may have made a boo-boo. What do you guys think? But it does have a clear title, 130K, unmolested, 4G63, 5-speed manual transmission. I feel like before I can even try to get this thing to start, Should probably figure out where this goes, or if it's extra. It's kind of dirty, like it could be an under the hood component. Let's go look under the hood. Well, there's under the hood. It's really not bad. There's, I mean, air intake boot, that's 100% stock. Well, that fuse box is there, so battery missing. Yeah, air intake boots off the throttle body, not a big deal. Timing belt's installed, that's cool. I think I should just focus on putting the interior back together first. And then I just have to get this car back to a beginning spot. And then I could try to start it. Yeah, no spark. So they say. Supposedly they put a crank sensor in this car. Supposedly. But you know how that goes. You just never know. So, 4G63, that's where the love happens. Right there. I'm not sure if my wife actually wanted this car, or if it was more a sympathy. Like she knew I kind of wanted it, and so she was just like, oh, okay, dear, you can get it. Either way. Let's see, my daughter is going to be 16 in 5 years. Okay, so I got 5 years to get this project back on the road. Seems doable. The hard part to all this fun is taking this car back to the beginning and trying to determine what went wrong, what they did. I mean, a lot of the stuff is in here. So that's pretty good. Ooh, look at that. 2 fuse blocks. Most likely this car doesn't have 2 of the same exact fuse blocks. Somebody probably saw on the forum that, oh, the fuse box 37 alpha fails and you should change it. So they went to pick and pull and grab a couple more. Question is this fuse box installed somewhere? I just don't know yet. Well, guess I have a spare just in case. I think it would be pretty swell to put the top down. That would make it a lot easier to work in. Let's get a jump box on here and operate that top. Okay, jump box is installed. Got some interior lights. Okay. Let's see. Key on. I don't know if I remember. Okay, see. Some latches here. Okay, ready, go. Oh, things are happening. Okay, drive or passenger windows rolling down. Okay. Oh, there we go. I think these are supposed to go down at the same time. But okay. Yeah, that's fine. It almost went down all the way. That's okay. Now the car is a lot more comfortable working because it's pretty hot. Top up, pretty hot. I guess let's put that interior back together. Step 1. Why not? Now that I'm older, just give you an idea. I graduated high school in 2000, even. Y2K, baby. Oh, the screws. And a lot of these cars were running around. And I'm finding these projects of cars that I always wanted back in the day. Oh, that's going to need some help. Ooh, home link. That's handy. All right, now let's focus at the problem at hand. The car doesn't start. Let's see. Like we were saying. Ooh. I try to find project cars that, if I think they're worth saving, a lower mileage car, which is tough for, 2000s cars. Let's start by simplifying the situation. Okay, radio doesn't need to be plugged in. Take that out. That thing sucks anyways. I think it's a din and a half. Or is that double din? I can't tell. But that's getting upgraded. It's got a cassette and a CD player. I don't even know where to start. It's just a little overwhelming. It's just things taken apart everywhere. So I have a computer on this side laying down. And there's a panel right in the middle here with a couple relays on it. That is like, it's in there, but it's not. Like somebody wanted to take it out and change their mind for some odd reason. And then I have that panel right there. That's just bent all hell. We'll start by, I'm going to put that brace back in first. Yeah, let's do that. That seems pretty good. So there's a fuse panel over here. The same as what was the two over there. Cool, I've got extra fuse panels. Let's see, we got this fuse panel right here. Underbelly trim is in the way. You know, let's just take this out. This doesn't need to be here. Then I can put this back in later. They probably took it out because the cable for the trunk release a little difficult to get out. Only if you don't know what you know. One of the things I've found throughout the years is sometimes we get in such a hurry, or maybe laziness, that we don't want to take a lot of stuff apart. And then, you know, you're fighting with something, and it's in your way, and it's irritating you, and you don't know what to do. And you're like, gosh darn it. And then you do the imaginable. The absolute imaginable. What is that might be? Well, it's spend 60 seconds, take the latch apart. Now, this panel isn't in your way. When you're trying to work under the dash, you don't actually break it. Step on it, and it's in two pieces. Yeah, that wasn't that long. But sometimes you just got to take a little bit more apart, and it makes your life way easier. There's an ECM over here. Right there. Not attached. The bracket that holds this thing in is just bent. It's just bent. We'll just say bent. Now, hopefully I didn't bite off more than I can chew. But I guess we'll see when it comes down to if I can get this car back together, because somebody else is taking it apart for me. Step one, ECM located in its original position. And it goes right. Okay, I see. I actually don't know whereabouts. So I think, okay, so the harness is like that. Let's see. Oh, it's not even in his bracket either. This guy back in. That looks like it probably went like that. Okay. Oh, that's the OBD2 plug right there. Okay. This isn't attached anymore. Guess we're not using that. We go like down here, maybe like this. Looks like it probably something like that. I don't know where that goes. I am gonna have to locate a picture of a 2G DSM ECM location before we can continue. That's what you call using your resources. So I did some research. Didn't find any super good information, except that it goes right there in the center console. Oh, you know what? I think I found a C mounting plate in the very back here. Seems so I didn't want to bore you guys with my under dash work. It didn't get filmed. But basically, here's what happened. Found where the ECM went. It goes long ways in front of the heater box. Okay, cool. Bracket was all bent to hell, so I had to kind of stretch it and pull it and get everything lined back up. Got all the electrical connected that I saw disconnected down here. That fuse box that was over here, which I have extras. Checked everything was plugged in. So the only thing I saw was there was one fuse that was empty. I don't know which one it is, so I just slammed a 20 in it. See what happens. But this is our legit attempt at a start. The fuel is probably years old. I've got the car to baseline. I checked. There's oil in the car. It actually is light brown, so that's unusual. All right, I have a check engine light, so that's good. That's generally a good indicator that the ECM's functioning. If you key on and the check engine light doesn't come on, kind of an indicator that there's an ECM issue. Come on, baby. Well, at least it cranks over. So that's a good start. I just realized something. There's a window sticker for an oil change. And it was due for an oil change in February 24. That's actually not bad. I thought the car had been sitting longer than that. I guess now let's scan it. See if there's any interesting things that popped up. That was one of the things too when I asked the guy, I go, "Hey, did you guys scan this thing?" He goes, "What?" Oh, okay. I'll take that as a no. Got our Matco scanner here. Mitsubishi in the M department. Gauge says half a tank of gas. 0 fault codes. I can accept that. Still doesn't start. Just had to double check. So I'm thinking fuel pump. On these earlier cars like this, where there's not fuel pressure sensors located on the fuel row and whatnot, still no faults. That's okay. I can work with that. That what I find is when there's a no start and it's fuel pump related, there won't be any faults. The car just doesn't start. So it sees all the sensors are functioning and it's just not firing. I mean, it doesn't even see that it's not firing. But it can't tell you if there's fuel pressure. I guess let's check for fuel pressure. I don't know where to do that on this car. But let's go under the hood. That seems like a really good place to start. One irritating thing about the Japanese market is there's not a easy access fuel test port. For instance, on a lot of GMs, Fords, those guys, there's a Schrader valve that you can put a gauge on real easily, move on with life. This car, nah. So we're gonna do it the other way. See this? Yeah, it's a can of starting fluid. I'm gonna spray it in the intake, and if I get this thing to fire, then I know I'm going down the right direction for a fuel pump. If it still doesn't fire, well, that's not the right direction. Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah. That should. Oh, that smells strong. Okay. Let's fire this dude up. Ready, set. Come on, come on, come on. Before it evaporates. I guess we keep looking. Maybe we should inspect the spark plug. Maybe there's something funny going on there. And let's check for spark next. So let's see, we'll take this guy out. Okay, newish looking spark plug down there. Of course, the hard part is I'm here alone. So that means you guys are gonna have to watch for spark for me. Well, I didn't see it after reviewing the video. Uh-oh. You guys apparently didn't see it either when I checked the video that we are in fact missing spark. Okay. So, what does it need to do spark? Well, it needs to see a crank signal. That would be useful. Probably a cam signal. That's also helpful. This car is equipped with that. But with no faults. And extra fuel didn't help. Looks like it's time to do some research. Because I don't know where to go yet, except I need to find a diagram of the engine controls and figure out what makes spark do spark thingies. Okie dokie. Let's check that out next.